Hey everyone, Daddy here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the new snakes that we got at the most recent Hamburg, Pennsylvania reptile show. We got a couple new venomous snakes to show off, so stay tuned. I'm going to get them out, put them in a bin, show them off to you, and we'll get to it. All right, stay tuned. All right guys, the first new snake that I'm going to show you today is my Southern Pacific rattlesnake. We got this guy at the Hamburg reptile show. It's beautiful with all the dark colorations on him. Look how pretty that snake is. Southern Pacific rattlesnakes come from mainly the southern half of California. Their range is a little bit bigger than that. I don't know exactly every state that they occur in. However, they're definitely out in California, in and around the San Diego area. They're a really, really beautiful naturally occurring snake. Their color can vary. They can be light gray, dark gray, almost black. Some have blues, some have yellows. This one, as you can see, is fairly dark. It's a really, really pretty specimen. I've always loved Southern Pacific rattlesnakes. I used to have a Northern Pacific rattlesnake, but to me, the Northern Pacific rattlesnakes kind of just dull out when they get older. And these snakes stay really nice and vibrant and colorful, and you can see a lot of the slates and some of the yellows on this guy's pattern. So yeah, that is the first snake of the... Alright you guys, the next snake on the list of new snakes that I want to show you guys is this little Gabon viper. Look how pretty this guy is. He's got a lot of pinks and reds, and his face is really dark, which I prefer. Most likely this is all going to come off whenever he sheds. It's what's called jungle skin, from what they get from where they're collected in the wild. Just get a load of this little baby Gabon viper. This thing is probably about a foot long, maybe a little bit longer than a foot. I would guess maybe a year old, maybe a little older, probably about a year. All right, on to the next snake, you guys. All right, everybody, the next snake that I want to show you is this little baby albino eastern diamondback rattlesnake. This is probably the snake that I've been most excited about getting for quite a while. Look how beautiful this thing is. These eastern diamondbacks, when they're albinos, are just so much more beautiful than the western diamondbacks, in my opinion. Although I am kind of biased, as eastern diamondbacks are probably in the top 3 of my favorite rattlesnakes. Just look how pretty this snake is. This is kind of crazy because the camera is not even picking up how vibrant this snake is. But this thing is just absolutely popping. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and put him back. We're gonna go ahead and put her back, and we'll move on to the final snake, the final new snake that we got at the most recent reptile show. All right, you guys, the last and definitely not least snake of the new reptile haul is this Pastel Western diamondback. I saved her for last. I do believe it's a him. I saved him for last for a reason. This snake is by far the most defensive, pissed off snake that I have in my entire collection. This thing usually takes me at least 10 minutes to get him out of his enclosure. He is just running and striking, and this snake just hates life. Typical from your western diamondbacks, they tend to be very, very, very angry at the world, which, hey, he probably just thinks that I'm trying to hurt him, which I'm not. But yeah, this is a pastel western diamondback. It has a lot of really light colored grays. In the sunlight, he's like a whitish color, and then down here on the tail, he's got some pinks. So yeah, anyway, that does it for the new snakes that we got at this past reptile show. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, And thank you all for watching.